Well, this was supposed to be a video about Melee and its new rollback netcode and its online support, but I guess Microsoft had a different idea. It was actually just announced a few hours ago that Mixer would be shutting down entirely on July 22nd, and that all of its partners would be able to move to Facebook Gaming, and all of its contracted streamers were just being let out of their contract entirely. This is honestly huge news. Microsoft has been trying to break into that streaming game for a few years now. I mean, Mixer itself was started in 2016, but Microsoft, they purchased it late 2016, rebranded it in 2017 to Mixer, and ever since then they've really been trying to push it as like the new thing. But they just never had the market share. They were losing viewership, year over year. They did have a pretty big bump in 2018, but it just wasn't enough. But I guess, that's just what happens sometimes. There's a lot of streamers who are so confused as to what to do now, like not partnered streamers, and even some partnered streamers. I mean, they're being told basically to go to a new platform, one that they don't have an audience on, one that they have no experience with. I mean, when you're dealing with people's livelihoods, that's a pretty big deal. They were already on Mixer in the first place, so that's where they have their viewers, that's where they have their audience. I don't think people are going to be going to Facebook. I mean, I'm sure some people will, but that's not where a lot of these audience members, these viewers are going to go, I don't think. I'm sure a lot of these people are going to attempt to migrate to Twitch, and that's going to be very difficult because of how established Twitch is as a brand. I mean, it's really hard to establish yourself as a new streamer or come onto Twitch from another platform just because of how it works. I mean, everyone's already so well known and established there that it's harder for new people to rise up. Which is why, I stream occasionally, but I stream on YouTube where my audience is. I didn't really feel the need to branch out. So if you know any Mixer streamers, please, wherever they go, do your best to support them. I know a few Mixer streamers that are planning on moving to Twitch, and I definitely, support them and want them to do well. So I mean, as much as I don't really watch too much Twitch, I'm gonna try and help them out. And I think that's something that we all should do, just to try to help these people out during these times, because it's really uncertain what's gonna happen next. But I guess that leads us to the next point, though, is what the hell happened? I mean, yeah, you can say Mixer never had the audience, or Mixer never had the numbers that these other studios had, but they had the money, they had the backing of Microsoft. So what the hell happened? Well, I guess it's a number of things. Mixer has always kind of been under the scrutiny of the public eye with various scandals that have been going on, lots of stuff, but seems to have kind of hit a head earlier this month when a former staffer, a guy who used to work at Mixer, actually commented about a pretty shitty working experience there. He tweeted yesterday a twit-longer post about what it was like to work at Mixer as a black as a black man, and essentially it wasn't great. Now you can kind of interpret some of these comments as certain things, and I'm in no way trying to make any official, trying to speak for anybody, but based on the stuff that Millie said in this post, it's pretty it's pretty bad. So essentially, just to kind of summarize, I'll leave a link to the Newsweek article and to the tweet down below, but I'll just kind of summarize. Millie posted that they were the only black person there, that they felt like a diversity hire, and that the manager made some racist comments and said, let me see if I can find the exact quote. All right, let's see. So this is the analogy that the manager used. I'm in between a rock and a hard place. What I mean is that all the partners, talking about Mixer partners, all the partners are my slaves. I own their content. I control the success on our platform. For me, I'm the slave master. I own partners. So naturally, it's pretty bad to say, no matter how you look at it. Even if you don't look at it from a racist standpoint, that's super fucked up to say about the people on your platform. So this Millie person got super pissed off, talked to him about it. They basically stood up for it, said, hey, you need to learn how to take comments like this in the future, and that you need to work on your emotions and you'll never make it far in the industry, which is, again, super fucked up to say. And then after a report, they looked into it, and the legal team decided that she was not guilty, couldn't be guilty because she hired a black person. All in all, no matter how you take any of that stuff, it's bad on all sides. It isn't great. I think that might have been the final nail in the coffin there, because with a number of accusations and controversies and things like that with Mixer over the years, just this seems to be a pretty major one. So lots of people voiced their support. Even Phil Spencer got involved. I'm not saying that this is definitely why Mixer's shutting down. I'm just saying that, hey, that was a day ago, and a day later they announced that they're just giving up entirely. So, it is what it is. Mixer certainly had a run, but I guess now we're going back to a 3 streaming service industry. I guess we'll see how that works out. If you guys are heading to Twitch from Mixer, let me know. I'll try to get some people by and check out your streams. A lot of people are having some trouble with this, so I want to help out any way I can. But that's all from me today. I just kind of wanted to talk about this, give my thoughts. I'm not happy that Mixer's shutting down by any means. I would never celebrate, people losing their livelihoods. You can joke about this shit all day, but no, I'm not happy about this. I don't think this is the right call either from Microsoft, especially with the timing. It looks really sus, but whatever. I can't control the decisions they make. Well, let me know how you guys feel about this. I'll see you guys in the next one.